Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So I was checking out an article on Boxing Scene. Jermall Charlo said that he's coming back this June. We don't have an opponent, a real date, or a venue or anything like that. But Jermall Charlo was very adamant about returning back to the ring, said that he needed some time off. We all know that last year in June, he was supposed to fight Selecki, which of course was a fight that none of us really wanted to see, but you know, Jermall Charlo, he was gonna have his one fight for the year. He had just fought Montiel on Juneteenth prior to the year before that, and where he had a very competitive back and forth fight unexpectedly, and then the next fight was gonna be Magic Selecki, but again he ended up having an injury, and then after that the fight got prolonged and pushed back more. Then there were some other things that came out about like personal issues. I don't know if it's mental health or just like family stuff going on, but Jermall Charlo has really been less than stellar over the last few years. And I really hate that for him because I'm a big fan of Jermall Charlo's fighting ability. I'm a big fan of his game. I think Jermall Charlo is one of the most naturally talented guys in the sport. I think he's one of the most gifted guys in the sport. I love the dog that I see when he's actually in the ring. Like, he shows heart in the ring. And that's the thing that kind of mind boggles me because I want to see him in these fights versus Demetrius Andrade, versus Canelo Alvarez, versus any David Benavidez, anybody who claims that they're the best from 160, 168, 175, anybody that is in and around Jermall Charlo's weight division. I want to see him compete against these guys, but the trajectory of his career and the path that he's been taking over the last few years, it just hasn't been screaming, I want to fight the best. And that's the thing. That's like I don't know. It's really confusing because on one hand, I'm like, man, I believe in this guy. I know he can win these fights. He got dog, bro. Like, I ain't never seen Jermall Charlo in the ring just lay down, bro. Like, he gonna be, like, you hit him with a good shot, bro, he gonna try to take your head off. You feel what I'm saying? But then on one hand, I don't feel like I get that energy when it comes to the best of the best competition as of late. And I thought that article was interesting because, of course, we don't know who he's planning on fighting. So we don't know if it's going to be just a stepping stone or tune-up type of guy coming in. And, of course, he's been on a layoff. This has been traditional Jermall Charlo, you know what I'm saying? Fighting one time a year. Last year, he didn't fight at all. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, well, if you're going to take this time off, and you come back, bruh, one would think, well, yeah, he gonna fight a tune-up just to kind of get back acclimated to the game, get his feet wet again, just kind of see where he is mentally, physically, see if he still got that, that oomph, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't necessarily be mad at that if Jermall Charlo was a guy who sought after the best competition when he's actually active. If Jermall Charlo was one of those guys that when he's on and when he's active, he's looking to fight the best, taking on all comers, trying to fight 2 to 3 times a year, but that just hasn't been Jermall Charlo. So I think it would kind of leave a sour taste in my mouth if he came back and fought like a C minus, C level, C plus guy. Like, I don't know, but maybe I'm looking at it wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I made this video, because I kind of want to get y'all perspective and y'all thoughts, taking into account how Jermall Charlo has been moving over the last 2, 3 years, 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Taking into account all of the outside of the ring chatter and noise and distractions that he's been dealing with, and really just haven't been putting forth his best effort in the ring. Again, that Montiel fight, not taking nothing away from Montiel. Montiel, you look at his record, you see he got power. You see he can fight, but at the same time, we know that Jermall Charlo is undoubtedly a better fighter. And that fight should not have been as competitive as it was. And that lets me know that, number one, I thought he was drained going into that fight. That's another thing. He need to move up in weight. That's another problem that I have with Jermall Charlo. He's staying at a weight that obviously is too light for him, and he's killing himself to make this weight. Yet he don't want to move up to a more healthy weight because, and this is just what I think. I could be wrong, but this is just from the outside looking in. I think he don't want to move up because of the pressure that he's gonna have to fight the guys that's at that weight. Ain't nobody at 160, bro. Even Demetrius Andrade done moved up to 168. There's literally not a body at 160. Triple G just fought Canelo at 168. You feel what I'm saying? I believe that fight was at 168. So, bruh, there's nobody at 160. So it's like, yeah, you a champion at 160, but that division is no man's land. You feel what I'm saying? So I think he's complacent with holding on to that WBC title. He has Adames at 160, but I don't think he will fight Adames. You know what I'm saying? At least not. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't. What Jermall Charlo has showed me over the last few years, it is not screaming I want to go fight Adames. It just don't scream that. So, you know, number one, I thought he was drained in that Montiel fight. In the weigh-in, he looked bad. You know what I'm saying? Face just extremely sunken in. And number two, bro, you fighting guys that you're not really getting up for. And that's dangerous. You fighting at a lower weight that you need to be moved up from. And you fighting guys who can roach up at any moment and get a victory over you because you're not 100% locked in. That's a dangerous combination for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I would really like to see Jermall Charlo come back and establish himself at 168. Go ahead and get, you know, and if he come back and fight at 160, I think he's coming back to defend his title at 160. That's what I believe. But if he were to come back for his first fight this year and fight at 168, I wouldn't mind him taking a tune up at that time, because now you showing me you serious about moving to a different division. Now you showing me you serious about progressing your career. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward. That's you showing me that you serious. And then the next fight after that, I would expect you to fight a live body at that division. You know, so I really don't know what to expect from Jermall Charlo, to be real. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm still rooting for him. You know, I believe in his ability. I believe in his skill. But that shit don't mean nothing if Jermall Charlo don't believe what I believe. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got favorite fighters out there who y'all think they, you know, Billy Badass. You feel me? But they not trying to prove that shit. You feel me? So I'm going to keep it 100. Whether I like a guy or not, I'm going to still, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't going to shit on Jermall Charlo or nothing like that, but I'm going to keep it 100. Like, bro, he need to step up. It's time. It's time, bro. You 31, 32, bro. It's time. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Go be great. Go make your legend. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. How y'all feel about Jermall Charlo coming back? Who are you expecting to be his next opponent? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, break it down for me in the comments, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Contender Regime Boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.